And
Two decorators and a microphone. The UK's first painting and decorating podcast with Trev and Ryan.
Hello there, how you doing?
hello, happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday. It is, in fact, Podcast Magic Thursday, which means it's actually Thursday morning, really, honest.
Anyway, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing alright. I moved out on Tuesday, not yesterday, Tuesday.
Exactly.
And
Don't stop. Just say Tuesday, because it's just confusing for everyone. They probably don't even know what day of the week it is.
Part and parcel. That's part of the
Mystery.
yeah, part of the point. Yeah, so I moved out, but bloody hurt me back because wouldn't have no one else help me unload the car, so I was doing it all on my Todd. And yeah, I think I've done my back a little bit. But yeah, other than that, do a bit of spraying tomorrow. I'm looking forward to that.
Exactly. We've just found out we've got a job pushed back to January, which is great.
Yeah, really. Thank you. Cheers. It's a full house redeck. And they don't want it. I was thinking about it earlier, but surely you would just finish a room and leave it so they can have their.
No, it's not. It's not him. It's fine. It's his missus. She doesn't want the house.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? She don't want it upside down around Christmas.
Upside down. We're not that bad.
I know, but anyway,
Jesus.
on the plus side, it gives us something in January, which is good. Which is always nice to go back to work in
January.
Going back to some work in January, so you can enjoy Christmas a bit more. And also, we've got enough work until then anyway, so just to rejig a little bit about. So, being a typical decorator, being miserable,
just
be a bit more cheerful.
I'm not hugely experienced yet, but I'm slowly getting into the shit trade, innit, decorating.
No, don't be like that.
Attitude.
Don't be one of those. Be a cheerful.
What, a decorator?
No, just don't be miserable about everything.
Yeah, like I said, a decorator.
No,
Decorators are miserable about everything.
they're not. Let's be a little bit positive.
PMAs.
Talking about
PMAs.
positive, that leads in lovely to we've got on our Twitter account now. We've got a few Americans following us.
Hey guys.
No, buddy.
Hey buddy, how you doing?
Painters USA Incorporated.
Incorporated.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So hello to you if that's you. Thanks for joining us and following us. And I thought there was another one as well. Let me have a look. Keep talking, right? Because as usual, we are not prepared.
Yeah, Dad does try to get us prepared, but to be honest, I want to go back to my new flat and sit down and play games before the missus gets in. So
Yeah, well, just
I
be
wanted to get in and get done and get out again.
It's
I
cool.
came down to get my tools. You've got to consider a 45-minute drive to get here now.
Well, you knew that when you took it on. Well,
Yeah,
you
that's
know.
that's why I moved so far away from you. I was hoping
Exactly.
I wouldn't have to do these anymore.
Wow.
I thought we were doing these as long as we were doing fixed radio, but
Well, hopefully this will last a little bit longer than fixed radio.
yeah.
Well, let's not get into that
12
right now
weeks of
because we're
shite.
going to leave that to the end, to the dedicated loyal listeners.
Yeah.
So let's not
like
let's-
Roy, who we got an email from.
We've upset him again.
We're always upsetting Roy.
We are sorry, Roy, but Ryan's got an email that you've sent in to us, so we better read it out.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
better read
we'll be upsetting again. You know, it'll be more trouble. So
Anyway, he goes, "Hi Trev, again, I'm compelled to write to you for another awkward situation you put me in, for fuck's sake. I own a job in Hampshire and there's 15 estate cottages that need work, and I thought of you guys again, being local, as it's too much for me to handle."
and we dipped out on that Wentworth estate job last
Yeah, we
week.
did.
I'll tell you what, we've got more work coming in from Roy that we don't get than we care to shake a stick at.
Yeah, he says the podcast was on in the background and the estate owner came by to see how he was getting on, and he was appalled to hear us say his client's name in a funny, piss-taking, like, Asian accent.
Really?
Yeah.
What did we say, Roy?
I can't remember. His name is Mr. Sling Dung Hung.
Oh, I know him.
And his bloody dog is called Pung, who I'm going to have for dinner later. Luckily for you, my client is deaf, but he's got a parrot who's picked up saying "Sling Hung Dung" non-stop all morning and a supergrass, and the bastard dropped me in it with Miss Dung. Give me a break, would you please? Unfortunately, I'm going to have to listen to Wick's Car Park, £40, All Trade Chances podcast. At least that's not in English. Kindest regards, Roy.
Oh, well done, Roy. So now we've set him off to another podcast.
Yeah, I don't know Sling Dung Hung, but I do know Oolong Dong.
Ah, are they part of the same family? They're cousins.
So, yeah, I think they're all cousins, really.
Well,
It'll look the same.
Hopefully, Roy will stop upsetting you soon.
Yeah, and the Wix car park £40
Chances.
Trade Chances podcast, I think, was the one that I sent you before we started doing this. Those are the people we're trying to imitate, are the Chances.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
You got buzzing going off again.
It's your mother phoning me.
Yeah.
I'm trying to sort of.
You've actually answered the phone to her as well.
So I can say I'm trying to tell her that I'm doing a podcast with Ryan. So hopefully she'll understand and leave me alone. Oh God.
So I find this weird. You being the old boy, but you've got the smartwatch. You've got 3 Alexas in the house. You're sat up here with 3 monitors on your computer. You've got the latest phone. You've got an iPad.
Yeah.
And I've got an iPhone 7 with a smash screen.
Yeah, but why have you? Because you've got this habit of getting your phone and flicking it around in your hand and trying to do tricks with it. That's why it's smashed.
No, I didn't smash it doing that.
That's why
I smashed it one time, dropping it out of a cherry picker, which wasn't my fault. How was I supposed to know the headphone lead was still plugged in?
Yeah.
And I don't remember how I smashed this one. Do you want to just pull your mic down and then talk to her, and I'll carry on entertaining the listeners. Just me and you again.
Podcast. What do you want?
And you can hear him raging off at the old dear there.
I'm doing a podcast. What do you want?
I don't think they're much long for staying together since I've gone now.
Okay, bye.
Ready? There you go. There's the phone.
That was
back on the
That was
table.
easy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's a typical woman. You guys must get you. Hey,
You
guys.
guys.
But do you get this as well? Why do they phone you over the most inane? Is that the word?
Yeah, that's the word.
You know, what do you want for tea? I don't care.
Food.
Yeah, you know.
It's really horrible when people make your dinner for you, isn't it?
It's like the other people.
It's like almost like she cares about you or something.
I know,
bitch.
but I don't care. As long as it's warm, I don't really mind. As long as it's not liver or sausage casserole, then we're all right. But all the other thing is, isn't it? You ring a mobile, they pick it up. Sorry, I can't talk. Well, why the fuck did you pick it up then? If you can't talk.
Or someone leaves a voicemail for you and goes, "Oh yeah, you're right. It's Jono," and you're like, "Yeah, I know. I can see your fucking missed call on the thing."
Yeah, sorry, I can't talk. Well, why you aren't picking up the phone and tell me you can't talk? Now you made me feel bad for disturbing you. Just ignore it. Anyway,
I do try and ignore you as best I can. Really.
it's just yeah. I don't know.
You're right after that. That's raised the blood pressure.
It just annoys me, innit? There are some unnecessary calls. Send me a text. Text me. What would you like for dinner? And if I've got time, I'll text you back. If not,
I've got time to discuss how you're going to feed me.
Exactly. It's not hard. And if you don't, you don't. You know, no one's going to die. There's always Domino's.
You're too tight to buy Domino's. I try to get Dad to buy bloody.
Well, no, you're at the house.
The other day.
It's a third less money, innit? So yeah, we're laughing now.
I think you eat enough for me and you, mate. To be honest.
Don't mind, that coffee nearly went everywhere. And that's not very nice, by the way.
By the way.
Where was I? I was going through American people following us on Twitter, and then you sidetracked.
You got heavily sidetracked because you leave everything turned on.
You're right.
So I've been spraying these ceilings with the little Wagner. Is it a 150?
250R, wasn't it? 250M.
Yeah, I think
it started off as an R and went to an M, didn't it? Because it's on a stand.
Yeah, and I think we might have turned it into a 350 because we put a pressure gauge on it.
Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah, I'm not
Thank
sure.
you, Colin.
I'm not quite sure what the difference is.
What?
I'd like to do. So AVE is one of my favourite YouTubers, and he does a tool review called Bolter, like BOLTOR. I don't know what it stands for. But he tears them down to their like barest elements, and then we'll talk about them and how they're built like properly, not just to look around the outside. Oh yeah, it feels good in my hand, that sort of thing.
Oh yeah.
He actually properly tears them apart, and then looks at them. And I like to do the same with spray machines. And like someone was asking about how the Nilfisk extractor and the Merkur extractor are the same but different plastic colours, and someone was like, are they actually? Has anyone actually looked inside at the build quality of both of them?
That's quite an investment to find out.
Yeah, it is.
Isn't it?
But if someone, might be able
would be interesting to know.
Might be able to get like a shagged out Merkur extractor. It doesn't need to be working, does it?
No.
It just needs
need to have a look at the parts.
Yeah, have a look at the inside and see how it's put together. And
or
see what
maybe
it's
just
built out of.
phone up Merkur and ask him.
Send me a?
Do you think they'd tell you?
No, I don't think they would. No.
Just say, by the way, is it exactly the same Hoover, just branded differently? Or rather, not Hoover, extractor.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like I say, I don't think.
I'd imagine it would be.
Yeah, I can maybe think that the tolerances are a little bit tighter and stuff like that because the Merkur one has to be rated, like I can't remember, like M class or whatever it is rated for.
Yeah, that's right, for dust.
Yeah, and I don't think the Nilfisk
Particles.
one is.
isn't it?
No, but it would be quite cool to do that.
Yeah.
The same with like between the Indasa sander and the Merkur sander. Like, can't imagine there's a huge amount different between the two of them.
No, we used the Indasa, didn't we? It was quite a
Yeah.
nice little.
It was a nice little sander actually.
Yeah, it was.
Feels nicer in the hand.
Yeah, and also like they're with their discs, you can see when they're worn out because they go a bright pink colour, don't they?
Do they?
Yeah, apparently.
Oh.
So when they start off sort of a sort of grey red, and then when they've worn out, they go to a deeper pinky red. So yeah, apparently. That's what I'm told.
That's a cool,
Could well be wrong.
That is
Wouldn't
a cool
be the
thing,
first time.
Definitely
So-
not. We're up to about 1,300 downloads on the podcast now, which is good.
Yeah, 1,300 there, and plus we got a few. I counted about 600 on YouTube.
Jesus.
So we're
That's
up
good
to nearly
going.
2,000.
Thank you for listening. This is now 12. 11?
12.
12, yeah, because
Yeah.
we've done 10 last Thursday.
Yeah. So yeah, we're flying.
Yeah, we are managing to fill up a bit of time talking about pretty much nothing.
Well, I have said it's just us sitting in the shed talking rubbish to each other,
Yeah,
which pretty much is.
it is.
Anyway, talking of rubbish,
Oh, yeah,
What?
this is a good one. I like this.
Ryan and I on Monday.
Well,
were-
we were split, weren't we? We both went in our
Yeah.
own vehicles.
We were working in the countryside. I was working in a little village just outside Alton called Bentworth, which is a little village, and Ryan
was working a little bit further away.
Low
Lower Weald.
Weald, which is not even a village, it's a hamlet.
Oh, is it?
Oh, absolutely.
Bloody hell.
On a new build, spraying these ceilings. So I'm just setting the scene because I was nowhere near the A3 where
We rarely ever work the A3 side of Alton, do we? We
No.
normally come the M3 side of Alton,
Yeah,
like the
so-
other.
So anyway, I was just setting the scene that I was nowhere near the A3. However,
Especially not at 9:23 in the morning. You were probably in the calf by then.
well, I don't know. But however, I got an answer phone message left on my phone, so I thought I'd share this with you because it's rather disturbing. Oh, and it does contain the C bomb, which is unusual for someone else saying it apart from Ryan. So
Yeah.
if you're in a customer's house or something like that, be warned.
I have had a shit and a fuck, I think, so far
That'll
on the
do.
podcast. So.
Yes. So can we let someone else do the C?
Yeah, I'll let
Today.
someone else say cunt. And if Dad's got the levels right,
Well, no,
Sorry.
I'm just trying to sort it out. I'm
let's
just getting
go
over.
round
I
again.
just- So, here's a message I got on my phone.
I'll attach that video to your Facebook feed. You chucking that rubbish out on the A3, you cunt.
He did proper sounds like a problem.
So, I don't. First of all, I don't condone.
Throwing litter out. Dad has actually.
Oh yeah, Ryan has been actually thrown out the van to pick up litter that he has thrown out the van. It wouldn't
What
even.
is it that I threw out? I think it was like a bit of gum or something.
Yeah.
It was something really like inconsequential. And
Well, no, it wasn't that. It was a bit. It was some litter of some sort.
yeah.
And
But you
I did.
full on went to the
Yeah,
top road,
because you
turned
don't
around
do
and
that shit,
slammed.
do you? No, don't do that. It's no.
I don't even know. I think I was trying to mess with you because you wanted some sweets or something, and I was like, nah, and then lobbed half the packet of sweets out the window.
Oh, I don't know.
You're,
But
like, you're
anyway.
gonna get those.
Yeah, so Ryan did go and pick up the litter. And also, that bloke, we were stopped at a T-junction in the summer, and a bloke threw out a wrapper, didn't he, off of his chocolate, a Mars bar wrapper or something.
Yeah.
So I stopped, picked it up, followed him along the road. He parked up, and then Ryan jumped out and put the wrapper back in his car. There's no need for
I
it.
think I pinned it under his.
Under his windscreen, yeah.
wiper, didn't
There's
I?
no need for it, is there? Just take your crap home. Don't litter the countryside with it. Anyway, so if anybody looks on my social media and finds this voicemail, it wasn't me. I didn't do it,
Yeah.
and I wouldn't throw litter around because it's one of my pet hates.
Have you ever been? I mean, the listener here.
Okay.
Has anyone ever been driving along and done something a bit silly and had someone call them up, or like with their van sign written, called up the number on the back of the van and then like shouted at them down the phone? Like, give us a message, leave a voicemail on
Ryan.
020 32 39 21 14.
Right.
Beat you to it.
Ryan.
Not letting you play the epileptic dance music.
I paid good money for this.
You didn't.
I did.
You paid money.
Yeah, it was good money.
I wouldn't say good money.
Oh, I'm going to play this one instead.
Don't
You
play any-
found the Decorating
That's so
Podcast.
loud.
That's good, wasn't it?
So put the level down.
That's it.
Jesus Christ. I know that's it, but that's still too much.
I can't hear now.
For the man supposed to be controlling the desk, there's not a lot of controlling going on, is there?
There's very little control, Ryan, be honest.
You're driving the desk, texting on your phone.
Throwing litter out the window at the
Yeah.
same time.
Oh, the point that I was going to go on to there, I've always said to Dad that what we should do with the van, get it sign written and then get like a 2 or a 3 up in the back top right corner.
You've said this before.
Oh, what, on the podcast?
Yeah.
Oh, have I?
Yeah.
Okay.
About people then phoning in.
Yeah.
We don't get... No, I'm surprised we don't get some phone
We have
calls.
some bloke offered to shag you, didn't he?
Yeah, he did actually.
He
Take me to
offered-
Brands
Yeah,
Hatch.
take you to Brands Hatch for a bit of a ride.
We spoke
was a
about
bit
that
of
as
a-
well. Making the focus.
Yeah.
We've had that conversation.
Okay.
Yeah, we...
I thought we might be able to go over it or talk
No,
about
we
it.
spoke
some
about
more.
it before.
Go
Find
back,
the podcast. I don't, it
Just
was,
go back and listen to every podcast.
It
that
was
we've
one of the
done.
early ones we spoke about.
Yeah.
Well, early. We only began flipping 5-6 weeks.
6 weeks.
12th
This
of-
is 12.
October it started. So yeah. Should we do Top Deck Promotion again?
Yeah. You
Just
can
give
go
me a
through
shout.
Top decks if you want.
They've got their Black Friday deals on at the moment. Have you got the bit of
Yeah.
paper or not?
I've got a bit
Oh,
of
well
paper.
done. The Tritex Airless is on sale from £1,900 down to £1,750, which is nice. Are we going to go for it in exactly the same? We still haven't found out
You're
what
going
these.
to go through all of them.
No, but I'm still waiting to find out what these gripper cloth vinyl sheets are.
I think they're just like polyblacked dust sheets. I
Careful,
think
you'll
that's what
upset
they
Roy
are.
again.
No. He's chinky, isn't he? He's not.
So yeah, offended him again. Well done,
Roy, hello.
Ryan. I do apologise.
We're not going to get any work within the
No.
Chinese community around.
Well,
Hampshire
I don't know
now.
about just the Chinese community. I think any work anywhere. Be honest. So yeah, we might find out at the show that's coming up what the vinyl gripper cloth back sheets are.
Yeah, and
Hand masker.
yeah, the hand masker's on sale. That's dropped by £8. Yeah, about £8.
£47.
There's a couple of arrow-worthy rollers as well. 9
The best
inches.
one is this filler though. I think.
Yeah,
30% off.
Yeah, 30% off all of the Axis fillers, and the Axis fillers are good. We've used the EP fill, and it is a good.
Yeah, so that's a good saving. So
Yeah.
we like that. So that's that done.
But
Well
also,
done.
go on Top Deck Brush. If you pick it up from his warehouse/shop style deal and say 2 decks, 1 mic, you'll get a free dusting brush, and so will we. So
Yeah, so we don't mind about
yeah,
that.
and
At least one of you buys something
if you're going on.
Thursday, Monday.
If you're going on to Top Deck Brush as well, pick yourself up some Andura.
Oh,
It's really it's beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff.
We've-
Definitely,
we've-
even if you only need a litre of it.
we've
just
had to
try
slum
it.
it, haven't we, today?
What, and get some Helmy?
Yeah, we did want. I did want to get Andrew, but we need it for tomorrow, so we're a little bit stuffed,
Yeah.
unfortunately. So yeah, I'd
Unless
love,
you want to drive up to Hemel Hempstead.
not particularly at this time of the day.
Yeah, nah. A bit,
So yeah, so we're a little bit stuffed. So we've
bit
had to
late
go
on a Thursday morning.
tickerilla with that. But anyway, maybe we might try planning ahead, which would
Yeah.
be good. So yes, we'll give that a go.
Should we breach the big topic now?
What we've gone through. Well, yeah, what we in? 20 minutes, probably about time, innit?
Yeah.
Go on then.
Well, what am I saying? All you've got up there is leaving fix. What
Oh,
am I?
just explaining why we left, I suppose.
Because they couldn't give us enough money, essentially.
Well, that's basically it. But
Yeah.
the trouble is, yesterday we did get some nice messages, didn't we?
Yeah.
So
And we got some people telling us that we're best off not being on the radio.
which is fair
but-
enough.
Yeah,
They're
which,
entitled to their
they're
opinion.
they're probably not far off.
But to be fair, we got more people saying we were doing an all right job compared to people saying we weren't.
yeah, definitely. And
You know,
it's just one of them things. It didn't work out.
well, it would have done.
It would have done if we were given the right amount of money, but it was quite far for us to be going for. What was he? 50 quid he was offering?
75, wasn't it? In the end?
75.
£75.
£75 each to go up there. 6 hours it was round
It was
trip from leaving
basically
home to
it was
coming
another
back.
it was another half a day's work, wasn't it?
Yeah, and for 75 quid, and it's on the trains as well. And I hate being on the trains. I know it sounds like we're just moaning, but it was long.
Well, yeah, but the annoying thing for me is that
We put
invested-
a lot of effort into it.
Exactly.
We lost between the two of us. We've lost a good
Chunk of money.
3-4 grand.
yeah, we've lost a good, and we've had our customers have been quite patient with us too.
Yeah, we've been
Considering-
lucky. We've been lucky with who we've worked for.
Because sometimes we
time.
start on a Monday and then we, oh,
We're
by
there
the
for
way,
half day Tuesday, and we leave at 12.
yeah,
and then we come in Wednesday a little bit
jaded.
Yeah, shagged out. Just
But yeah, so all things considered, to be offered £75 for that was,
a bit of a piss take, really.
I was going to say a joke, but no, we go with piss take.
Yeah.
Can you keep that mic still? Because it's going to mess up my levels later.
You don't even know what levels are, let alone
Yes,
what
I
you're
do.
doing with them.
Because you come in and you,
You
go
think
out.
you think a level is putting a fucking Gary on there and seeing if the bubble lines up.
Anyway, So yeah, we thought £75 was just
Yeah, I
And-
mean, we were going in there at about 300.
well, yeah, we wanted room to manoeuvre.
Yeah, and
We wouldn't have stayed at 300.
I would have quite happily taken that as
But-
paying my rent each week.
But no, what I'm
And
still.
it's showbiz as well. Need more money.
Oh God, the times I've heard that.
Yeah,
It's not showbiz.
it's definitely not.
It's about showbiz as a charity shop. But anyway, I'm trying to get to my point. My point is that we've invested a lot of time and money in there. And it's not time and money. Well, time out, I suppose. Yeah, we have cost
Time
us
is money.
It has cost us money,
Yeah,
and
definitely
it's
cost me money.
sort of seemed for nothing, isn't it?
No, I still think there's valuable stuff to get out of it, just because we're not reaping direct benefits now.
Yeah, it's true. Well, it's not that. It's just it'd be nice to build something, wouldn't it?
What are we doing now?
Well, hopefully, yeah, in a different direction. But
Yeah.
the only thing with doing this podcast, it's not showbiz.
No, it's not, and I like that because I'm not in showbiz. I'm
I'll
a
tell you
fucking
what,
decorator.
if that's
I don't know
I'll
about
tell you
you
what,
listening.
if that was showbiz, I'm really not interested.
Yeah,
It's funny because you get
Chris
told.
Chris Evans can keep his job in showbiz. He can carry on smashing down lines.
But
and-
weren't we? We were told, oh yeah, there's a lot of smoke being blown up people's rear ends, isn't there? As
you
far
can't
as
say arse. It is the Thursday.
I'm just trying to be polite. But
Just ignore the select decorators. They're normally a bunch of
be careful because we're going
clicky
to
wankers. But
be careful because we're going to the Wolves do. So
oh
be
yeah,
careful. Yes, you are.
yeah, you are. I'm not.
Oh,
Why don't want to? Why,
Just
why
stop.
would I want it?
Don't make it
It's
worse.
not even like the fucking Oscars where you can look at some bit of tail or something. Like it's just going to be a bunch of middle-aged wanky decorators. Dave, do you want to come up? You've won an award for the best cutting in of 2012.
Was that an award?
Yeah, they're
I'd
going
have put
back
in- I'd have
time
put you
and
in for
coming
that.
back in. Yeah, why would I want to sit there?
Can
and
we
do
get
that?
back to the fixed radio,
You
please?
can if you want, but I am not going to that fucking awards.
Oh, well, I've bought a ticket now for you.
Does anyone want a ticket to the Dulux Select Award show? 30 quid is all it's going to be.
Well, it cost me 35.
Yeah, I'm keeping the 30 quid. You ain't getting nothing out of that. My ticket.
Oh, Ryan. Anyway,
But legitimately, though, because I really don't want to go to that thing. If someone else can, chaperone the old man, please let
no,
me know.
don't go. I'm not. No,
Someone
I'm not.
just
I
to
don't.
look
I
after
don't.
him, make sure he don't drink too much and shit himself. Like you
I
know.
don't need a
If
carer.
he does shit himself, he is capable of wiping his own arse. He will try and get you to do it, but you just got
He's
to
more than
flat out
capable of doing
refuse. You can definitely do it himself.
Ryan, look, it's a bonding. It's a bonding award ceremony for us.
I would rather be bonding with myself in the Airbnb.
Yeah, exactly. That we can't get. Well, anyway, listen. Are we getting back on the fix, or are we just going to leave that now and move on?
Well, no. What do you want to say about it? If you want to get
I
back on
don't
it,
know.
start talking about
No,
it.
I think. I thought you
Well,
might have
you
something
wouldn't
to.
be-
I thought you might have something to contribute to the
Not really.
conversation.
So
Have we said all we're gonna say?
My involvement with Fix Radio was I spent 8 months working in London. I got a lot of mates up there, so I know my way about. And Dad goes, can you just show me where the studio is and come up with me? And like, I just don't want to get lost. Yeah, all right, no
I didn't
worries.
say that.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't. I said, do you want to come with me? Because they want on the pilot. They wanted.
And then you're allowed to bring up a guest.
Yeah, and I didn't say I needed a carer in London.
I
That's what
didn't
you
say carer. I said you just wanted to make sure you didn't get lost.
Yeah, but that's what you make it sound like.
He does need a carer.
I don't need a
Um,
fucking carer. Thank you.
And then I just got pulled into the studio, and then instead of being a guest, it was the both of us doing it. And then they said, "Oh yeah, well we want the both of you to do it." And I was never really. My email wasn't CC'd into any of the emails going on between you and the people at Fix and stuff like that. I was just.
Well, you were
I
because
got-
you come to the first meeting with.
Yeah, only because they offered the show to the two of us.
But I remember my point now. Thank you.
And then I just kind of go up there. I'm not one for like having a big opinion on stuff. I just.
No, but my opinion is of if.
I'll tell you
no,
what.
no, I'm not going to go into a rant. I'm just going to say that if anybody else gets, if anybody else is, they make contact with you, which is fair enough. I wish you all the best of luck. But
Make contact with us as well.
no, not that. But I'm just saying, bear in mind that if that's the sort of money they're offering, don't invest a load of time before you know exactly what you're going to get at the end of it. Because
Yeah.
that's what we seem to have done. We seem to have, invested a lot of time and energy and money,
And it's just
and
disappeared.
at the end of it, I mean, it was we're
It
doing
was
this
an
now.
enjoyable experience. But
Yeah, and we met some good people, as we've said in the past. But make sure you got a clear picture at the end of it what you're going to get out of it.
yeah.
because if we'd known we'd, what was going to be offered at the end of it,
Which is basically fuck all.
we'd probably we may still have gone for it because it's a good experience. But
Yeah, it was a good experience.
so yeah, it's just that was what I was trying to say because you just can't make it pay. Well, we couldn't. Maybe if you lived in London.
Yeah,
And
I reckon Tom the Sparky's probably not doing too bad out of it.
Yeah, and maybe we got offered £75 each because he was paying £150 a show.
Yeah, but
in that case, we should.
at the same point, we're independent.
Yeah,
doing it.
So yeah, that would be my.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I can see his pattern.
My advice is just don't fucking do it. Really, to be honest with you.
No, you can. Why not do it? It's an experience.
Instead of doing fixed radio, what you need to do is send us a message to Decorators. Well, is it 2 decks, 1 mic? Two Decorators, 1 microphone.
No, two decks, 1 mic. What are you on about?
Well, you take the one bit of paper up here that I've had that has actually been useful. That's now taken away.
What do you want to know?
I want to know that. Do you want to just play your shitty jingle?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. I'll try and find it now. Where is
I
it?
thought you would have had it. I don't know. I can't see your computer screen.
It could well be this one.
But yeah.
Call us on 020 3239 2114 or email 2decks1mic@gmail.com.
So instead of going on fixed radio, give a message to either one of those, or a message on Instagram, or a message on Twitter. It's all
2 decks, 1 mic.
Yeah, it's
on
all
on
that.
everything.
Yeah.
Oh, and Facebook.
Yeah, and Facebook. However you want to get in contact with us, and then talk to us, and we'll have you on this show.
There you go.
That's an easier way of doing it.
Yeah.
We're a lot less fucking hard work than fixes. You'll come into the shed, you'll get a seat, a mic, a cup of coffee, maybe a beer.
And we can even phone you up if you can't make it down. We give you a call
Give
up.
you a call on Skype. Anything.
I think Roy should come on. Explain himself. Why do we keep upsetting him?
Maybe he can appeal to the Chinese demographic
Will you stop
that we lost.
mentioning that?
I'm just thinking about food, to be honest. I'm quite hungry.
Oh, here we go.
You still owe me a Chinese from the other night.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, because
you do.
no, I don't.
You offered to buy me a new tyre, and I said, no, I don't need a new tyre, but what I do need is a Chinese.
God. You're 24.
Yeah.
When I was your age.
Yeah. And whose fault was that?
Oh, Ryan. So, anyway,
Should have put me on the fucking curtains, mate. I'm telling you. I don't want to be here.
Also, how many people are going to the paint and decorating show next week? That'd be quite interesting to know.
Yeah.
So we're going to be there Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah. You will struggle to miss us because we've got T-shirts.
We've got to, and also we're going to be on the stand with Christian and his spraying
His
shield.
spray shield that I used the other day. It's quite decent.
We're not too sure when it's going to be, when we're going to be there, but what we might do is put out a tweet or a...
Yeah, follow us on the socials. We'll let you know.
We'll put a tweet out and let you know. It'd be nice.
Ooh,
What?
I broke 200 followers on Instagram the other day.
Whee, well done.
I was staying off my Instagram when it happened, though, but...
Oh,
Yeah, 201 now.
well done.
So thank you, whoever, your handyman. You keep sending me messages.
So, it will let you know when we're going to be on the stand.
Yeah.
My
my missus was showing me the other day.
Do we need to know about this?
Some matey that she was mates with up in London is a decorator. And I had plans of moving up there, like small plans of moving up there and living with her in London. And this matey was like, "Oh yeah, he could come and work with us, but he needs to be a good decorator. He can't be any old shit sort of thing." And she sent me pictures the other day that he'd been putting up. He was spraying, but guess what machine he was spraying with?
What?
Rattle cans.
What?
Rattle cans. Yeah.
That's not a
So
machine.
he had it all masked up, like all the brown paper, all taped, and then just cans and cans and cans and cans of paint. Yeah.
What?
I know. And this is the bloke that was, oh yeah, he needs to make sure he's a top class decorator. We don't do dodgy work.
He's not a graffiti artist by any chance.
No. He was spraying like MDF units. It wasn't like a mural or something like that.
Well,
like if it was a mural or something like that, you'd understand. But
well, maybe. Let's not be hasty. Maybe it's a new thing.
yeah.
If any of you know about this,
But all right, like
technique.
I reckon the way of doing it is Google how much, like, say a rattle can of bin is compared to a litre. I reckon that'll come out so much more. I reckon you'd probably be able to buy the machine in the price by the time you got to do it.
That's got to be the most expensive way, surely.
Yeah. I don't think it's
Shall I have a look now while we're doing it?
Yeah, you can have a look if you want. Yeah, and I don't
It was
know.
bin.
Yeah, well, I don't know if it was bin, but that's just an example I pulled out my arse. But yeah, for the bloke that goes, oh yeah, he's got to be a top quality decorator. He's got to be tip top. I mean, I definitely won't go and work for him now, but you know.
Well, at Screwfix, a tin is $9.99,
Yeah. So there you go. You had 3 tins there, and then
and they're they're 400 millilitres, so less than half a litre. So you look at
so
it.
you are looking at
£20,
about 25
£20
quid to make up a litre, and that's about what a litre
No,
is.
£20 a litre, aren't you? Well, yeah, 20. Bloody hell.
Yeah, so it feels like just a really long way of going about it.
Well, maybe, but
Maybe if you can't afford the machine or something like that, but
I won't put Zinza through. But then you don't. There are alternatives to Zinza,
there are
aren't there?
some people that will buy the Erbauer like 50 quid sprayers. I saw this on Facebook.
And just throw that.
can't keep it in bin all the time. Meth spirits over one end, like the
Yeah. But just keep it in bin.
the nozzle,
The whole
and
thing.
just keep the entire thing in bin all the time, and whenever you need it, just plug it in and spray it.
That must be horrible to spray, though.
Yeah, but it's only bin. You put it on thick, it dries out quick. You give it a flatten.
But you can use that one can now, can't you?
Yeah, I don't know.
You're not a fan of that, are you? Well, I've not. To be fair, I've not tried it.
I'm not a fan of it. I've just not tried it enough yet to
Oh, well.
like give myself a. Yeah, it's really good. No, it's bad. Like I blocked one water stain, and I didn't really understand what the one can was about and how it worked. So I had to put 3 coats. I didn't have to, but I put 4 coats over it on this ceiling because I didn't know that it was encapsulating and that you could see the stains through it. And it was MDF skirts, so I didn't try it on blocking knots and stuff like that. But apparently, it's a tan blocker.
Yeah, exactly.
But I don't know. So yeah, I don't have enough of an opinion on it.
Okay.
But we do have a tin of it here somewhere. I'm sure.
Behind me, I think.
Yeah,
we did have some
in the samples that can't ever be sampled. One of them Wagner cups is mine as well.
No, they're not. No, it's not. 'Cause
Where's
you've already
my-
taken it.
No, I haven't.
Oh, is there 3 there behind me?
Yeah,
One.
there is.
Yeah, one of those cups behind me is yours. I thought you'd undone yours the other day and took it.
No, I did undo it. I didn't take it.
Ah, there you go. Yeah, so one of those is yours, I think.
Banging.
Oh, hello. What else I forgot to mention? That I was meant to use it this week.
Oh God, Dad's got hold of a Lucas brush.
I've got hold of a Lucas brush. Has anybody else used it? I mean,
Thankfully, didn't have to remortgage the house to.
no. This is kindly
buy it.
given to me to try by Mr. Bidwell from the Paint Shack, that we've not mentioned very much recently.
No, big
But-
up Paint Shack, Windlesham. Go there, Caprol Paints, good shit.
Has anybody else been fortunate? I don't know.
I
I don't know if it's fortunate, but has
Yeah.
anybody else used this Lucas brush that the apparently Lucas brush that everybody is meant to be? The only thing I can see different to it, which I think is good, is these 2 little bumps on the ferrule, which when you put it down, it's meant to keep the bristles
Yeah.
off the deck, which it doesn't seem to even do that very well.
No.
Well, it may do, I suppose.
I don't know.
I think it's all a lot of smoke. Well, I'm saying, let's not prejudge it.
My thing is that like I could probably imagine that 20, 30 years ago it was quite important.
When did this come out? Not 20, 30 years ago, did it?
No, but maybe if you let me finish me fucking
Sorry,
sentence,
sorry,
we would
sorry.
have got to the point.
Okay, I do apologise for jumping in and...
I was saying that 20, 30 years ago there probably was quite a big difference in the type of brush that you bought. Like, you'd be able to tell the difference in build quality and stuff like that. But now, the cheapest brush that we found, like, professional quality, the Pro from contractors, they're built really well. They don't fall apart.
We did say
And
this
they're
the
a
other day,
fibre.
didn't we?
Yeah.
That there's not... I think I sort of mentioned on the forum as well the other day, there's not a great deal between brushes now.
No. So I don't know where the other... Because is that 99 or 90?
What, this?
Yeah.
I think it's 99. It has come
So
down in
where's
price.
where's the other 94 quid going between that and a Proform contractor? Like I don't see where there's £98 worth of either research and development or materials or anything like
Yeah.
that. So that brush probably cost about, give them any bit of leeway, a tenner to produce.
Well, the handle's quite nice.
Is it any nicer than any other paintbrush handle, really?
I don't know.
Maybe like a little bit more work gone into it.
I think maybe, like you say, when it came out, it was, but it doesn't. It feels like a bloody yard broom. It doesn't. It's not like.
they're thick old bristles on
Yeah,
there. It's
and
not
then-
soft.
But then again, I've not put it in paint, so I'm not going to say anything really.
Yeah.
Give it a fair chance.
Yeah, do give it a fair chance. But I honestly I'll quite happily say now that it's probably not worth the price that's on there.
All right.
It's probably worth a good price. It might be worth a good price, but I don't think any paintbrush I'll ever hold in my hand
I think maybe,
is worth 90 odd quid.
like you say, the brush market has caught up with this brush now.
Yeah.
And actually caught up with it and gone past it.
Yeah.
You know, because maybe this when it come out. I don't know when it come out. I've been trying to find out. I've been talking, but I haven't. If anybody knows, let me know. But yeah, I think, like I say, there's not a great deal today. I don't think in the brushes. I think there's every manufacturer's got a good brush, which is
Like Purdy's, I've heard a few bad things about them now. Like
but you do
worse.
but you do
everyone uses Purdy, so everyone's gonna like. There's a bigger sample size of things that can go wrong.
Yeah. So apparently I've just looked on their website. It's sold out. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah. So that's we'll let you know when we get when I was going to use it this week, but I've been spraying casement windows all week.
Yeah.
So
we've had a week of spraying between the two of us.
Yeah, which will continue tomorrow.
Yeah.
So because I might spray that skirting that we're on with that Helmy.
Yeah, definitely.
See how that goes. So yeah, that's
trying not to get it all over that lovely oak floor.
So we've got paint and decorating show. We said that.
Yeah, we'll be there.
We'll be there with Christian. We may be with Dulux if no one from Selectors had this. Otherwise, Ryan will probably be strung up somewhere.
Oh, if it stops me going to that fucking award show, can I talk some more crap about Dulux Select? We're
gonna find Roy as well. Hopefully,
yeah, we'll look for the 1 3'6" decorator.
So we'll find Roy.
Look out for the smell of sweet and sour, and you'll find us.
Ryan, why do you keep doing this? I do apologise. Again, I'm going to get a jingle made up. I apologise for Ryan.
Maybe
I
not
apologise
for Ryan. Like Tony Pearson Young's all right, but
yeah, Tony
the
Pearson
whole Dulux Select clicky bullshit.
They are
it's like, why the fuck? We're not back in school. Just
they are a little bit
grow
clicky,
up.
aren't they?
Yeah.
I don't know why. Maybe it's us. Perhaps it's us.
Maybe they just don't. They don't like the swearing, and if they don't like the swearing, fuck off. Like, there's two options: listen to the podcast or fuck off.
We have said this.
Yeah, we have.
Monday.
But
we're going over old ground.
I'm just trying my best to get kicked out of the award show.
Well, I'll tell you what, you're doing really well.
Good. I'm going to keep going. Because I really don't want to go.
Yeah, I get the impression, Ryan, you really don't want to go.
Can you tell that I don't want to go to that?
Oh, dear. Don't, Ryan.
I'll bring you out to a garage night. We'll get on some pills. Then we'll see. I'll take you to a place you don't want to go.
Ryan, I can't do pills. I'll have a heart attack.
No, and then you take the pills to stop your heart attack.
Oh, God, don't. You're not helping me. So that's anything. You got anything else to contribute, Ryan?
Fuck all.
Will you stop?
I got absolutely pissing nothing.
We're
getting down to me just coming out with swear words again just to bring it along, you bastard. Bastard tosser.
I think it's time Ryan had a nap. So on that, we will see you on Monday for the Monday podcast.
The sensible one.
Thanks a lot.
See you later.
Take care. Cheers.
Peace.